What's up, guys? I am outside walking around in western Maryland, where it is still surprisingly cold. As we are approaching April, this is kind of disappointing because I was hoping that it would be a lot warmer by now, but whatever, what can you do, right? I want to make this video to talk about the concept of desire and why clinging to your desires is really fucking you up on this journey, when it comes to finding peace, finding balance, manifesting your desires. Why it is that obsessing over the desire is going to screw you up. And I think this video is going to be pretty obvious in a lot of ways. There's plenty of information out there that talks about why, desire really is the root of all suffering. And I think that part of the problem is that in this community of law of attraction, conscious creation, manifestation, whatever you want to call it, we have this tendency to kind of take from Eastern ideology, but not really understand the truth within it. And by that I mean a lot of manifestation concepts come from Eastern philosophies, right? From Buddhism, from various aspects of Hinduism, right? And all of it kind of boils down to this concept that the universe is an energetic construct, that all of us are part of this greater superconscious mind. There's squirrels going crazy over there. And thus, being aspects of the greater superconscious, our intentions can influence the process of reality creation. Now, what we fail to accept is that when you have this massive power behind you, right, the power to create worlds essentially, purity of intention is very important. But what most of us do when we first get on this journey is have this kind of realization that, this stuff is kind of real. This stuff is the truth as far as my intentions being able to become hardened into reality. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leverage that process to create what I want in life. Now, we don't really believe fully at first. There's pretty much no way to jump in and 100% believe right off of the bat. And so what you do is you kind of go on this process of testing, of asking yourself kind of difficult questions about reality and what I believe. But typically, more than anything, it centers around your desire. Your desire is the main thing that you're focused on. I tried to get some better light, but it's totally not incongruous with my walk, so screw the good light. I'm sorry, you guys. What am I saying here? Essentially, what I'm saying here is that we are focused on the desire, and the desire is the reason that we go on this journey. For most of us, it's either A, finances, or B, love, right? And so financial abundance, getting out of debt, creating a business for yourself, maybe just, scoring a ton of money so you don't have to worry about the various day-to-day issues that, lack of money brings. And then love, finding a person that's going to help you find your fulfillment or bring a person back into your life. I'd say that 90% of you that I talk to, that's where you're at. You want to bring a specific person back into your life. Now, like I said, your journey then becomes centered around that thing. So your journey is, intently focused on bringing that person back. Let's just use that as the example. I think that's the best example. And so you are doing the affirmations, you are doing the visualizing, you're doing all of these things with the specific intention of, bringing your person back. My dog just almost killed 2 geese, but they got away. So as you are going through this process, as you're doing all of these things, you're listening to these concepts that are telling you, hey, you need to become a little bit more calm. You need to become a little bit more balanced internally. You need to realize that because your intentions are so powerful and you can create anything you want, why are you gripping so much of the external world, and why are you not going within and shifting yourself first? But again, we can hear this externally, but not really take it to the depth that we need to take it, because again, we are so focused on our desire. Now, for those of you that watch my videos on a regular basis, you know that I talk about manifestation as an extremely simple process. There are 3 steps. Number 1, set your intention. Number 2, resonate with the energy. That's kind of almost an irrelevant step. You don't even need that step. And then number 3 is let go, release, allow. Now, what does it really mean to release and allow? It basically means that your entire life is important, right? All of these different various aspects of your life, your physical health, your spiritual life, your relationships, your finances, your legacy, all of these things are of equal importance, frankly. And so what you have to do is recognize that when you have a desire that is becoming so empowering that it is taking up all of your mental space, and you are spending so much time visualizing, affirming, doing all of these things, all you're doing is repeatedly setting the intention, right? For those of you that are familiar with Joseph Ally or his teachers, Neville Goddard, these kinds of guys, they talk about the concept of planting seeds, right? And I think it's a beautiful analogy because when you plant a seed, you do not continuously go back to the seed to check has it blossomed, right? Has it bloomed? You'll see the bud, you'll see the stem rise from the earth. But every time that you go back and dig it up, all you're doing is just that. You're digging it up. You're starting from square one, or potentially putting the seed in a position where it's just not going to be able to grow. And for those of you that have these desires that are so strong that they have become so overpowering that they are taking up so much of your mental energy, as you continue to go back, as you continue to ask yourself, did I affirm correctly? Did I visualize correctly? Did I do these different things correctly? That's what you're doing. You're going back and digging up the seed over and over and over again. For those of you that are looking for a breakthrough, for those of you that are looking to finally find that balance and really start creating the things that you want to do, what I'm going to challenge you today is to say fuck your desire, right? Throw your desire away. And I mean that in every sense of the word. A lot of you are going to be like, oh my God, but should I forget about it? Yes. Forget about it. Release it. Throw it away. I mean, do whatever it is going to take for you to find presence. Balance is the first thing that you need to do. The first thing beyond anything else that you need to do is really listen to that advice about becoming the best version of yourself. My most popular video on YouTube right now is don't manifest your ex back until you do this thing. And that thing is just that, guys. It's find balance within yourself. It is find that sense of, here I am in this life, living this amazing, spectacular adventure, right? No matter where you are, you could be in the slums, you could be, in a war zone, you could be experiencing that sense of tremendous heartbreak, from losing somebody, from being separated from somebody, but realize that it is beautiful. The fact that you are experiencing consciousness in this little sliver that is you right here on this planet right now at this period in time is phenomenal. And the more that you can really saturate in that, the more that you're going to find that balance, the more that you are going to raise your energy, and then the more your manifestations are just going to come to you, right? Because you are not clinging to the process. For those of you that are trying to manifest a person especially, it's very easy to cling to the process. It's very easy to feel like you want to be watching things happen, but you have to take a step back, because the more that you hold on, you're not allowing things to go out and then come back to you of their own accord, right? Your logical human mind is not capable of understanding the process of the infinite universe. Somebody asked me the other day, how do I practically do this? How do I practically find presence and just exist? Well, I'd say there are a lot of things. I mean, the thing that I told her in the moment was meditate, man. I mean, there's nothing that beats the practice of consistently sitting down and letting things go, right? The more that you sit down and consistently let things go, the more that you are allowing tense energy to flow through you, thereby naturally raising your vibration. You don't have to go out and try to raise your vibration, my dudes. You have to sit down and release the negative energy, and your vibration will naturally rise. You are naturally a super high energy being. So that's number one. Meditate on a regular basis. I'm going to make a playlist at some point on my YouTube channel of all the meditations I've made, but guided meditations are a great place to start, but eventually you want to get to the point where you're able to just sit there and feel, and sit there and relax and let go. Next, after that, I would say that you, like I said earlier, you need to put as much energy into these other areas of your life that you're putting into this specific desire. Mental energy, actual physical force-based energy, time, finances, whatever it is. If your person is the thing that you're focusing a ton on, go work on your physical health, right? Go work on your career, maybe start a side hustle. All of these different things that can take your energy and put it in a vessel that is not as tense for you, right? Put it in a vessel that is not as, desperate or force-based as this other thing that you're so focused on. The bottom line, it doesn't have to be like you strive for greatness or anything. You can do that if you want, but all you're doing is distracting yourself. And right now, when you are feeling so much resistance and so much negative energy, right? Negative energy perception, on this thing that you want to create for yourself, as long as you are in that state of being, all you have to do is just put your energy somewhere else, right? Just so you're not feeling that. The bottom line is that you need to understand that tense energy is just a weight, right? All it is a blockage that you are experiencing, and all you have to do is release the blockage. It doesn't matter how you release the blockage, it just matters that you do release the blockage, because you are not going to get to your desire from a place of tension and stress and, you know, all of this resistance that you're experiencing, right? So I was going to say the bottom line of this video, but I've said bottom line so many times. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. You know, foundationally, what I want you guys to take away from this is that you need to go within, right? You need to stop watching videos. You need to stop reading blog posts, you know, frankly, like paying for all of these like training programs and like LOA coaches and shit, because it's just so focused on the desire. And the truth is that clinging to the desire, focusing on the desire, is the exact wrong thing to do. I don't know how to tell you guys that, you know, people are always like, oh, letting go is the secret. It is the secret. I mean, the capacity to set the intention and then simply step back and not allow your human logical mind to create all the fear, all the doubts, all of the reasons why it can't happen. Just stepping back is going to allow the infinite computer to make this a reality, make your thing a reality. And the more you think about it, the more that your primitive human mind is just going to introduce blockages. And that's, you know, that's how you're not going to make something happen. How else do I say it? So I hope this video was helpful. I hope this made sense. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell so you know my videos come out. Like this video so other people that would not normally see this video will see this video. And yeah, until next time, much love, you guys. Peace. Namaste. Bye-bye.